Good morning and welcome to day 2 of the Augurtner training camp. I did stretching yesterday, but apparently I forgot my shoulders. Yes, I did forget my shoulders, so my shoulders are tense. The rest is okay, legs are okay, even my back is okay, just shoulders. Okay, we can deal with that. One more day. Today we're gonna play Junk Zone. We have a nice mixture between sun, clouds and rain. Not heavy rain yet, which is good, but it's nice and wet. We're doing zone today. First block we are offense, next block we will be defense. I like zone. There are a lot of people who really don't like zone. But yeah. Oh, she got through! Nice! So yeah, next block we will have defense. Some people really don't like zone. I really like zone. I mean, you can just handle it so nicely because at the zone we play here, we don't really block the handlers a lot, so you can just handle it. So handlers have a lot of... Okay, maybe the reason why I like zone is because I am a handler, and handlers have a lot of discontact at the zone. The others just have to run and take the guys out and then be free at some point. Woo! So yeah, maybe that's why I like zone. Whew. Okay. Played defense. I'm not happy with my defense game. I was happy with the offense game. I'm not so happy with the defense game. You can see that in my mood that I'm like, that was tough. But it's good. I think I learned something. Now a bit more of focus groups, which I like best yesterday because that was the part where I really saw that I can teach people something and they appreciate that I teach them how to improve their throws. So that should be good. And then lunch break again. Yeah. Okay. I guess I see you after the lunch break. Alright, we're at that time of the day where we play. We need to practice our zone. And we got a little bit of wind, which is nice, because zone only makes sense if there's wind. But you know, since we're not that good yet, it's a turn fest. It's not actually that bad, but still I'm not happy with my game, especially in the supervising role. I think I do the job of defending not so bad, but the job of telling other people what to do and a part of telling the whole team to switch defense. Because as soon as we get broken in the cup, as soon as they get through the cup, they just rush through and then there's no time and I'm just so busy defending that I can't even scream, no, let's do a cup, let's force them to the side. Yeah. Right, that doesn't make sense to you at all, especially since I used two different forms of the word cup, but because the one thing was the wall and the other thing was the cup to force them to a side. But anyway, never mind, it's not that important. Alright, so here's the thing. It's probably gonna rain, which is why I'm gonna put you away. But I have my GoPro with me, so I'm gonna maybe film something with the GoPro later. The zone seems to be working okay. With the other team at least. With us still needs some improvements. But hey, that's why we're training it. But that's all not so very important for you. What's important for you is that although I'm now pretty much exhausted, I'm still having a good time. Why is that important to you? For you, this vlog is about me, and you can be me in the future. That's one reason why I vlog actually, because I might want to have a look at that sort of stuff. You could also be one of the Augurtners, in which case it was so great with you here on this tournament. I like the Augurtners so much, they're all so nice, and yeah, without them such a training camp would not be as much fun. But yeah, so that's enough of the blah blah. Now let's play. Okay, so the good news is it's not raining. Well, now I'm excited again because after the halftime and even the 2 points before the halftime, we were coming back strong. Like we got so many breaks, and this is a universe point.
Ja, Janik.
Ja, Janik ist einfach schnell. Oh! Well, I mean, with one difference, it's a very good game. Alright, that was an exhausting weekend, but that was a good weekend. Let's recap the training camp of the Augärtners 2018. Well, the Augärtners are since 2012, but the training camp is 2018. You know what I mean, right? Okay, cool. So, let's recap the training camp 2018. Let me start by saying that I really liked it, but by now you should probably already know that. It was just so nice with the team. I really liked the Augärtners. We're so lucky also with the new ones, like, you know, the people who joined in the past year. They made so much progress. And it's so good to see how well they play now, and it's just nice. And also offside the pitch, they're really nice people, really helpful, and they ask questions if they don't understand something, and they really want to get better, and you really see that they do get better, and it's just so nice. Yes, right. Now, this was the first time that I was active in the preparation of a training camp, and then also in the execution of a training camp. I did one training camp before, but there I was just participating, and the others did all the planning, and I was just, you know, doing the exercises as they told me. So it was really interesting to see that from the other side, how much work actually goes into the planning, because, you know, that sometimes tends to, you know, not be seen. However, this year I feel like it was seen because the people thanked us for organizing it, and I really felt like they really mean it. Yeah, so it was my first training camp as a trainer slash coach. Probably both actually, because I mean, on the one hand I'm a trainer, I tell them what to do. On the other hand, I'm a coach, I show them how they can improve by themselves. What was really interesting to me is to see that being a trainer is not just, you know, leading the exercises that we planned. It's also a lot of team stuff, like, you know, things like how do I keep the team happy? How can I not want too much from them? Are they feeling safe? Do they want to perform? There's a lot more that goes into this on a motivational kind of, from a motivational standpoint. And there I really think that I learned a lot at this training camp. And what I find the most interesting is that I seem to like this sort of thing. That's something like that I learned about myself, that I actually like keeping the team happy, taking care of the team, not in a kindergarten teacher kind of way, but in a more, you know, a team leader kind of way actually. And I actually applied some of the things that I learned in my leading teams class from a few weeks ago. It's really interesting that I actually like this. I actually want to work with people. 2 years ago, it would never have occurred to me to take other people's feelings into account. I was just, you know, there to learn something about Ultimate. This year I focused on other things. I don't think that I only taught Ultimate. There was also a lot of, you know, team. It was also, yeah, it was more than that. It was also the team spirit, keeping the spirit high, and that's something I like, and I think you can also apply that to a team in, say, a company setting. The same things apply there. So what I learned here at the training camp, I might be able to apply at my job, which is cool. I used to always think that I'm stronger if I work on my own, because, you know, I can it can all go by my head and how I think it should be. But lately there's a shift in my brain, and I really want to work with people, and I'm fine not having my thing done as long as the end result is great. And I think that the end result will be better if you have a nice team that's working together than if it's just me, even though I'm a smart guy. But a group result will usually be better than the average of the individual results, and it's usually also better than the best individual result. So yeah, and it's just so cool that it's not just sports teams, it's all teams. This is not just about sports teams, although at the sports teams I can try out the things and see what works and what doesn't work. I mean, I'm sure that I've made some mistakes and could improve on things, and I didn't see some things that some people had problems with, something that I just didn't see. I might not be good with empathy, so I might not see everything, but I am good at asking questions, and usually people respond well to that. The experience I made was that if I ask people, just if I ask people how they are, if everything's okay, that already makes a difference. And that's something I would have never done otherwise. Now that I'm in my coaching or trainer role, I did that because I wanted everybody to feel safe and happy and healthy. But yeah, it was just so nice because I could learn so many things. Because I was a trainer, I could try out things. For instance, that other thing that I also learned about in the leadership class, when to be authoritarian and when to be democratic. For instance, at the beginning of a point, when we establish, okay, what are we gonna do? Then I, as the trainer slash captain, say, okay, we're gonna play zone defense. You're gonna go in the cup, you're gonna go in, you go deep, I go middle, da 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 da. I just decide what I think is best for the situation. Because if I'm like, okay guys, do you want to play zone or do you feel like playing man defense? Because then the time will run out and the other team will be like, yo guys, come on, play. So there, I was authoritarian. I told people, you do that, you do that. Side note, this is actually also really cool that I felt accepted as a trainer by the other trainers as well as by the whole team. On the other hand, sometimes it makes sense to ask. For instance, if we had 8 people on the line and one had to go off because, you know, we only played 7 versus 7, and then I asked, does anybody want to take this one for the team? In this setting it worked really well. Of course you're trying to be fair and you also go off yourself sometimes, but I felt that in the situation that we had, it is nicer to ask than if I just appoint someone. However, sometimes appointing someone is the right thing to do. If none of them want to go off, you have to do it, you know? So yeah, as we learned in the leadership class, it always depends. Again, it was a very nice weekend. Thank you so much, Augärtner, for having me as a trainer and as a teammate. It's really nice with you. If you excuse me, I'll now have to go and stretch, and you have to make your backup. And then I will see you next year at the next training camp. No, I'll definitely see you before that at the next tournament. Right. Or I might even see you tomorrow. Till then, bye bye.